I am Unawisa Megela from Aspire Youth Organization, an organization that strives to create platforms of encouragement, acknowledgement, and of course, to realize and recognize about how we're making a difference in society. Namhlanje ndihleli no Asisipho Nyati of #Asisipho Nyati meets brands.
I'm good, sis. Thank you for having me today.
Thank you for coming. Yeah, I siyabulela yavakala presence yakho ba akungena uNyathi. Kungene wena ngoku kavakala. Sana Asisipho Nyati. Of Asisipho Nyati meets brand. Tell me more about yourself before we get into the campaign.
Okay, I'm Asisipho Nyati and I'm from Cape Town, but I'm ngofunda eBhayi. So Asisipho Nyati is a very bubbly person, talkative, and yeah, that loves the fashion. I'm a lover of art and fashion, so that's me.
Asisipho Nyati loves fashion, and you're very bubbly. When I almost get, I was like, okay, I found because you get to find what people are in business about and it's hard to get through to them. So and goes. Thank you for being bubbly. Thank you for being bubbly. You are a brand.
Yeah.
Asisipho Nyati is a brand that meets other brands. Tell me, how did this start? Campaign, like it's not easy starting a campaign. When?
Okay, Asisipho Nyati started as a distraction from something that I was going through. So this distraction started as, no man, let me do something as an susa from this pain that I'm feeling. And then yaqala, and here it is, it's going so well, and now I get amazed to now. Yeah, so that's how I started this whole campaign. Asisipho Nyati meets brands.
Asisipho Nyati meets brands. The name itself, Asisipho Nyati meets brands. How did you come up with the name?
It's a funny thing. As I said, it was a distraction, right, from something that I was going through. So the name, I had lots of names, and I wrote Asisipho Nyati. I don't know, it doesn't make sense. I wrote lots of names, trying to come with bold names, English names, you know? And I was like, this other day, I was like, no man, let me be Asisipho Nyati meets brands, not look for something ending a year. Let me just be myself. Yeah, well, so that's how it started in Asisipho Nyati meets brands.
And I've been looking at you
and
stalk on socials. I was like, and you're actually meeting brands.
Yeah.
You are doing lady campaign. How long have you been doing this?
It started in May. The whole planning of it started in April, and then since now. So from May till now, it's been an amazing months for Asisipho Nyati meets brands. It's still amazing. It's still amazing, and I always thank myself for believing.
Yes.
I always thank myself for believing, because if it wasn't for me believing to myself, dreams, I think so it's been an amazing months for Asisipho Nyati meets brands.
Asisipho meets brands. Guys, I'm still undecided to grasp at it because it sounds so, I don't want to say, it's new. It's new because on your own you would never thought about me naming my brand as me meeting the brand. So what are you meeting actually? What are the brands you've been working with? When I know anyway as a person with brands.
So what I do is I work with a very powerful team. So what I do is if ever you have a brand or whatever you're selling, I come to you or you come to me. And then we do something out of the so we especially if photo shoots. So I come to you and do tell about, okay, let's meet. Yeah, what I mean, I mean, let's work sobabini. Let's have a photo shoot sobabini. So with my team, we come out with a concept about how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do the photo shoot? Who are we going to involve? What do we need? Who do we have to speak to? The venue, everything. So when you just come with you just come with your t-shirts, you just come with whatever you sell, it's ginger.
And then you are there just to promote. So you are promoting brands. I'm gonna ask this. Why do it as a campaign instead of a business?
It's both, actually. It's a campaign and a business. Because Asisipho Nyati is not just focusing on promoting. Asisipho Nyati is also doing photo frames. So it's a campaign. Asisipho Nyati, it's not one thing. Hence why I called it a campaign. So yeah, I would say it's a business and a campaign.
Oh, nice. Yeah. It is both.
Yeah.
So if you're selling photo frames, you also do photo shoots. So ukude from the person who male ukude, best believe ukude, and there's a quote I always love saying, the beauty is in those who believe in their dreams. So you believe in your dreams and you know pakam. So bangamele abantu umuntu would say, oh, ndiyabona kwanze but hey manje
exactly.
So ndiyathi kanto abantu don't believe in themselves and abantu don't believe in what they can do. Yeah, about their true potential. So when I applaud you for that. So here onwards, you're flying, basically.
Oh yeah.
We are flying. So you're working with the team.
Yeah.
Who are those? Who is your team? Who does your team consist of? What do they do?
What do I mean? Consider I work with a team, and the team is actually one person. So I work with Uzizi Lembanga. So that is the person, and I also call her a manager because she's one person full of everything. Potential unayo. She's a manager. She's a team leader. She's everything to me. So when I say I work with a team, I mean Uzizi Lembanga. Uzizi Lembanga is a friend of mine that I met in 2017. We started a thing at Experience the Light at the end of the tunnel. So we started that in 2017, but it didn't work. So we've been business partners, friends, sisters. So yeah, that's.
Yeah, and if one thing doesn't work, the other it worked. This one worked. Maybe one day you might also revisit that part and go back and see because Asisipho Nyati meets brands can also meet that brand. We have also killing two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
So what are the brands that you've made, and how was it?
The brands that I've worked with are Uvuyokazi. Uvuyokazi and our Love Child, known by Love Child. Wakanya, Wakaba Ingabona, and then there's Uzipho. Uzipho Yena does photo shoots, and then there's Hovlane. She's a girl from Venda. She's my makeup artist, and many other more brands that I've worked with. So,
and I can see, good to yeah, you're on point. You're on point. That it actually shows. It actually shows good to you actually do what you actually do.
Yeah.
And working with so many people and having a campaign. You might have a manager, but having a campaign is not easy. Starting a campaign is not easy. Abanye started and then Bayek. So what are the difficulties that the challenges that you've gone through? What are the things that made you feel like it hasn't done? I don't think I should do this again. Come on.
This question is very sensitive and makes me very emotional because there are a lot of times where I felt like, okay, this is it. Like today, this is it. Whatever, whoever that believes in me should stop. Should like because this pain is too much. So there are a lot of challenges. Challenges that you never even thought of.
Yeah.
When planning, because you can do your planning, Yako, but there will be that one challenge where, like, why didn't I think of this? But yeah, these things happen. As Uzizile Naya always says, whenever we come across something that is hectic, she'll be like, no, these things happen, Nasi. These things happen. And we not so means as a moment whereby this is it. We're giving up. This is it. But I think Lando, it was meant to happen. Because the following day we would wake up and say, okay, how do we solve this? Teeny way forward. Got that the other day we felt like, okay, this is it. So there are a lot of challenges where you have to give all your money, challenges where you have to give your all attention, energy. Yeah, so different kind of spirits. Yeah, so the energies nazo as funny. I would come to you, unabisa energy, on your own energy. So it's very challenging, and you just have to be strong. I guess you just have to be strong and be consistent kundo yenzayo. Uzixelele. Xa uzixelele, then I think izinto ziba much easier.
Right. Welcome to the business world, because you're still going to work with people from Germany. You will be working with people from outside South Africa.
People with different personalities.
And different spirits. You know, so because of Legos are just sometimes and and a lot of people say, if you give up now, how do you know what I would have reached in milestone 18? So no giving up for you.
No.
No giving
no,
up.
No. It's a no for me.
No, yeah. No giving. And finances. Finances are always in line.
Yeah.
They're always a constraint in businesses, but they always say, business, before you make a profit, you suffer a loss. Yeah. So maybe these days might be a loss for you, but best believe by the end of this year, you'll be generating profits. And when I say profits. Profits. So kuzolunga.
Yeah.
These are the things that make you strong. These are the things that make you grow. Yeah, so keep it up. Keep it up.
Thank you so much.
Difficulties. There's always that one person that you always go to. There's always that one person that you cry to. There is always that one person that you feel like, I can be naked in front of, emotionally. Person that you like, psychologically, I'm naked because I know I can trust you. Who is that person for you?
Actually, there are two people.
I really like it, yeah?
Two people, and I will always mention Uzizile Mbanga. She's my backbone, she's my pillar of strength, she's my everything. But the other person that I go to is Umakulu. I cry to her and tell her this and this is bothering me, and I feel like there is no way this wasn't meant for me. She'll be like, manjani? Hi, call on the line. I call on the line. The producer Mrs. The producer, and this is Lenai. She'll be like, no man told me. She's kataza ngedenge call. Yeah, but like, okay, let me not. So yeah, I'm very lucky to have them in my life. They've shown me so many things, and I've been guys believe you. Yeah.
And you, everyone who's going through this journey that you're going through, anyone, I have a dream, I have a vision. We need that support structure, because if also going on,
you can't do
bigger now, because you always be listening to that inner doubt. So big ups to Umakulu, and thank you to Uzizile for being there for you, and also for for being there for yourself, because you having the courage and strength and say this is not happening. It takes more courage. Basically, it takes more courage. Okay, so you said we are Italian fashion.
Girl.
You said Italian fashion, and you've got a model body.
Yeah.
So have you done modeling before?
I started modeling in 2014. So I've been coming. I've been coming.
You know, so this is your breakthrough. So you as a model, it requires confidence. It requires it requires confidence. You need to walk. You
With
need
confidence.
with confidence. You need when you show your face. You know when I got about Asisipho is here. You understand?
When you're on stage, it has to be like okay, let's pay attention. Let's pay attention. So
That's why I said I could feel your aura in here because there's confidence walking in. You understand? So there's always because you're a model, you already have the confidence in the bag. The aura is also in the bag. Now you're doing Asisipho Meets Brands, which means you're working with so many photographers. You understand? You're always there in front of the cameras.
The face, honey.
You know?
The face.
Yeah, also, you never mind there, but it's one of the advantages that you get. Because you're also a model, and one day you might say, in fact, I'm going back to modeling.
No. It's this thing of Asisipho Nyati Miss Brands doesn't hold my dream of being a model.
Oh.
I am a model, and I do have a campaign. So it's everything for Asisipho. Exactly.
My darling, package! Package! A package! Oh, you're going to be packed. Because I was now thinking, but hey, what if we get make Elen?
No, I cannot.
Great.
Modeling is still a dream.
Good.
Campaign is still a dream.
Good.
So
you're going to package your one, and which is good. Because you can't have one dream and one vision.
You cannot.
And if you want to and this is a package because it's all in line. What are the advantages, the benefits that you get from Asisipho Meets Brands?
One of them is living the dream.
Living the dream. Yes.
I would say, now I'm living in one of my wildest dreams. Because growing up, I was like, posters in my room, all over my room, they've been banner posters. Even now, I still do have posters every minute. But now, the thing is, the poster, you see? So now, being a face of Asisipho Nyati Miss Brands is me living my dreams. And it's so exciting. It is so exciting knowing that I have a shoot every month. It's so exciting knowing that I'm gonna do a makeup, full face bit, from a professional makeup artist. So it's overwhelming. It's exciting, and
it fall into place. And
growing up, I never went to a farewell. So as I end a farewell. Now this is me having to look good every month. So
I mean, you're living the dream. In fact, you're living the dream. Imagine, we only went once. No one every month you're there. And you love fashion.
Girl.
You are there.
Girl.
You model. You're there.
I think of an outfit. We get a designer. Yep,
you want that.
I don't know. Hence I said I'm living the dream.
Are you living the dream, darling?
I am.
You are living the dream.
I am.
Congratulations. Because you are now, this is the peak. In fact, it's not even the peak, it's the start of the peak. From here onwards, you're going far. The activities are feel like you are there, babes. Uzongena, ubona kwezi big channels.
Babes, billboards.
That's you. Upayana will be like, hi man, we've once seen her somewhere.
Remember the name.
Come on,
guys, remember the
name. Asisipho Nyati Meets Brands. Because your Asisipho, I am so inspired. I'm so inspired by what you're doing. I'm inspired by your craft. I mean, you're the first person I'm actually speaking with. Okay, I've done research on with regards to meeting brands. Abanye they do it, but they don't say we're meeting brands, but they're doing like marketing, not even promoting, marketing. So, which brings me to my next question. when someone wants something, okanye, let's say I have a brand and I'd like you to actually meet my brand or promote my brand. I'm gonna say meet my brand because you are meeting brands. So if someone wants you to promote their brand, and how do you charge? Do you not charge? How does it work?
So how do I work is, if only I come to you, then it's gonna be free. But if you come to me for me to promote your brand, for me to market your brand, and best believe I make sure that you do get clients. So if you come to me, I do charge. I cost as a photographer, a makeup artist, and myself. So that's who you have to pay in order for a brand a photo shoot and all.
And I heard the price, so it is quite reasonable. So thank you.
And also what I do is I do e-pop-ups for your business. So you have to know that it pricing the charge and it's affordable.
Yes.
Because I do photo shoots. That's fine. I market for a week, 7 days full. The other week for a month. Now I have to go to certain places to do pop-ups for your brand. So now I am so affordable.
Very, very affordable. I mean, if you're doing the photo shoot, the marketing, pop-ups too, it is affordable. And whoever has a brand, best believe Ukoti, they're in the right place now because Asisipho is here. And thank you again. Thank you for what you're doing. Because most people don't even know how to market their brands. People don't know how to promote their brands. We just post now on social media, not even knowing but how my target market or my clientele will receive me.
And what I always say is, India promoter is never enough. It's never enough. Even me, abantu bayandazi, but not everyone knows me. So now, London doesn't make me promote my business. Because not everyone does. So even other businesses should know now. If ever they've charged Asisipho, yes, it is a figure to certain people, but and a figure to everyone.
Yes.
And it's a figure to everyone. I will make sure you get 5 clients. But I won't say there's a figure and I say Kapa. There's a figure. Yeah, I think I figure Kapa, but and the figure Kapa long. Yeah, that's another thing about the business should also understand. But business is Sivalela. Whatever marketing they call you,
take it. And if you're a good business, you must know how to invest in your business. You must know what to popping out cash means bring it in. So I mean you're going to loan. You are a marketer, you are a promoter, among other things. And I did say running a campaign is not easy. And starting a business is not easy. So there comes a time where I mean there are people about Jonga and be like, I wonder what's that. You know that thing? And there is a Xhosa saying, oh etiba iyakojwa enhle and iyabuzwa enhle. So now kubekho umuntu othi ba yazi I like the encouragement or I like the motivation to start whatever I want. And to start, let's say ufuna ukwenza the campaign but in a different aspect. It might not be fashion. It might be something else. And they want to start a campaign in Jan. How would you actually advise them or encourage them to start this?
It always starts with a belief. You cannot come to Omni or come to me with Asi when I was in Jan. When I will believe you're going to how am I going to believe a brand if when I would believe it? So I would say if you are that person ofuna uyazi ba omnye umuntu ufuna ugoba into yomnye umuntu, go to that person uthethe naye ba mfundini I want to do this but I get demotivated.
True.
I want to do this, but and enough finances are right. Which is starting a business doesn't have to ban when the finance is enough. You never get enough finance. You never get enough capital to start a business. So I would say, go to a person that you got the inspiration from. Ask that person, but how did you do this? What can I do? And then the person will advise you about, okay, this is what I did. And you must always remember, what worked for me won't be the same to you.
True.
Yeah. So my ways of doing things won't be the same ways of into zakho zenzeke. And the thing of into yokopa nayo andiva kahle. I don't know nobandi, but andiva kahle into yokopa, because I always believe into yoba you have to be different. You have to be unique.
Yes.
We sihlala kwi-city that is too small. Umntu wazi omnye. Like siyazana apha eBhayi, to be honest. So now, if ever, imagine if with the same thing that you do, how are you going to feel? Xa ubona nam ndisenza the same thing that you do, how are you going to feel? Even if it's not going to be the same, but still, uzofila njani wena? So yeah, it's fine. It's okay, Mama, be inspired and want to, but don't do the same thing that the person is doing. Please think, ba long do people like it, long do invest in it, long do une challenges that as faceayo, une pains that as filayo, uzele and ibenje. So now when a clouds yenza the same, utiyena magathini. Yabo. So whoever that comes to me on an idea, I would advise them, please think of something. There is always a nyindo ngayicina. Even if I have to think for you, but now we can up on the. So you have to be different, you have to be unique in order for your thing to go. Yeah, so yeah.
Why is Angstrom? Hey, I am learning. I'm very inspired on chat, because sometimes siyakopa, singayenzi ngehlo, and then we say we fail, whereas you didn't even start. Yeah,
it's not yours.
Yeah.
It's not yours.
So it looks like if someone is inspired by someone, nakaze kuye and come forward and see bakwenza kantoni. Someone is watching right now.
Yeah.
And they've been following Asisipho Nyati Meets Brands, and they're inspired by Asisipho. So if someone were to come to you, Auntie, I would like a shadow mention. I'd like you to mentor me, because I don't want you to teach someone. Because you might teach someone at the later stage, by lose the focus, because now you just taught them. So if a shadow mentorship or a mentorship, would you be open to that? Atomdu, please, I just want to know the ropes of doing this. I want to know how it is to live in your shoes. How is it upila on how to live the life? Yeah, so would you be okay with someone, okay, would you be keen on mentoring someone or offering a shadowmanship to someone?
I think I would be okay with that. And that I think it's something that I don't mind doing, because I ndihlala siblings as before. Even to them, guys, from my steps, and best believe they're doing exactly what I'm doing. So I'm okay with that. This is this and this and this, and take it from there.
They'll coming. They will be coming. They will come around. Be coming. I think when I ask you, where do we find you on social media?
Okay, so I say you can get to Asisipho Nyati Meets Brands on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. On Facebook, it's Asisipho Nyati Facebook page, Asisipho Nyati. On Instagram is Asisipho_Nyati, and on Twitter it's Asisipho Nyati.
Okay, clean.
It's clean. Wherever.
Just search Asisipho Nyati, you will see. So where do you see the brand or the campaign and the business going forward? How?
Okay. Lo Asisipho ndimbona hence I said I'm living the dream. So now I live everything you can imagine is real.
Yes.
So now my campaign, my business, my everything, my brand, Dibona as a big company that is promoting other people's businesses across the country, across the continent, across, I think I would say everywhere. I see this business or this company promoting other people and meeting other people, even outside our religion.
It's already yours.
It is.
It is already yours. When I just spoke it to the universe, and it will give it back to you. It will give it back to you. Thank you so much for joining us. I wish we had more time to talk about so many, because I have so much to learn from you. I have so much to talk about with you, but is never, time is always an enemy.
Yeah.
Time is always an enemy, and I hope to see you again, once again, up Aspire, and talk further more about the growth of the campaign and the growth of the business. Enkosi kakhulu, Asisipho Nyati meets brands, and Asisipho.
Thank you for having me.
Enkosi kakhulu. Thank you so much. And that was it, folks, for today. I was sitting with Asisipho Nyati meets brands, and please do like and subscribe for Aspire Youth Organization, and do share. Okay, till next time, it is me and the team